In this video, I'm going to show you how I styled this coily wig here, taking it from this which you see here to this right here. If you want to see how you can style your pixie coily wig, please keep on watching. Let's get right into it. I had made this wig off camera with a lace front and 2 bundles of hair. I'm trying to style it as a C-part, so I'm using the tail end of that comb to section off the C-parts. Carefully try to cut out the C part, and I started from the back of the wig on the left side of the wig. So it depends on how you want your C part to be. It will either be on the left side of the wig or the right side of the wig. You just decide, and then you try to do the C on the wig. And I sprayed my heat protectant spray and used my hot comb to try to flatten the hair just at the roots of the frontal area, from the front side to the other side of the wig where the C part was styled and the rest of the front part of the wig. I kept on using my hot comb to comb through the hair. Then I added my hair wax to help lay any short flyaway hairs. After applying the hair wax, I'm going to also spray that heat protectant spray again. This heat protectant spray is from Delofil. It's their Argan Oil Magic Complex hair heat protectant spray. I have tutorials where I've shared like various heat protectant sprays, hair serums, products that you can use to style your wigs. So just check out the videos in my hair tutorial playlist. After styling the frontal area just to ensure that it lays flat, take note, for this particular frontal I didn't tweeze the hair. Rather, what I did was I ventilated more hair in front of the frontal area, like the new area, the excess loose area. And when I was ventilating hair along the frontal area, I did like a split knot ventilating method to make it look very natural. And the beauty of this particular wig that I didn't go in further to plug is that my client that purchased this wig is going to wear this wig for a very long time. It's going to serve her for a long time before she need to replace the frontal. Because one thing about frontals is that the moment you started plucking it, just know that the hair will keep on falling out, and you're going to have a shorter wear time for that particular wig in question. So with this one right here, she's really going to get value for money spent. She's going to be able to style it any way she wants to style it, either as all back, C part, side part, straight middle part, whatever she wants to do with this wig. She can have so much fun with this wig. And if she probably wants to even later do like baby hairs, she can do that, because I ventilated about 2 inch extra in front of the wig just to ensure that it looks really natural. It looks like a realistic person's hairline. Yeah, so that's the effort that I did to ensure that this wig turned out to be really, really nice. So I'm going in with my hot comb to really comb down the hair along the parted area. And after combing down the hair, I'm going to use this spray bottle right here with water in it. I'm going to add this anti-Jackie's Coil Lala. It's the defining coil custard. It serves as a leave-in conditioner, and it just helps to ensure that your coils are popping. So I added it in this bottle and shook it. It's a mixture of the water and that custard. So shake, and then next I started to add my American argan oil serum to the mixture just to ensure that the hair has a bit of shine to it and it's well moisturized. So I shake, and when I'm pleased, I started to spray the mixture all over the hair, from one side of the hair to the other side of the hair, to ensure that I completely get the hair to be wet and soak in all of that product before I start to brush through the hair to define the curls and ensure that it all looks really nice. Yes, so while I'm spraying the mixture of the hair serum and custard, that's the coil hair custard, and water all over the hair, I'm using my fingers to just run through the hair to ensure that the mixture goes around effortlessly, and I keep on using my fingers to just spread the product randomly. And after a while, I'm going to start brushing through the hair to just ensure that the hair is well declutered, the curls are well set, and everything looks nice. So I'm going to take my time and start and brush through the hair from one area to the other area just to ensure that it looks really nice. So when it comes to curly wigs, let's say everything is already done and you wore this hair the previous day and you just want to just brush through the hair to ensure that the curls are well set. All you have to do is put a mixture of your water and your leave-in conditioner, or let's say you have a spray bottle of leave-in conditioner. Just spray the leave-in conditioner on the hair. You can add a little water there too, and then use your hairbrush to brush through the hair. And you can just set it aside to air dry, probably on your table in your bedroom or on your balcony. So long as your balcony doesn't get very dusty from the air in the atmosphere, especially this period as it's Hamatan in Lagos, Nigeria, because I'm filming this video in December of 2024. So depending on how your environment is, you can just set the hair aside, and then when you're ready to wear it, let's say the following morning or let's say in 20 minutes time, you just put the wig on your head, lay it well, and then you go about your business. So I'm just taking my time now to brush through the hair, and after I finish brushing through the hair and I'm pleased with how it looks, I'm just going to go back to the front and have a view of what it looks like before I then wrap up the styling process. But I went back to that spray and put more of the product at the back of the wig to just help me define the curls well, because I realized that certain parts of the wig haven't had the curls well defined. So I'm going to keep on brushing through the hair and ensuring that the curls are well set and the hair looks good. You can't just look good on one side and look a mess on the other side. Everything has to look good. So take your time and ensure that you brush through your hair very well, spray more of the products all over, and then brush through the hair. So let's say now that you've recently did this leave-in conditioner thing on your hair, let's say like 2 days ago or a week ago. When next you want to define your curl, you don't need to put any product in it. Just put just water, because the product is still in the hair. You don't want to have so much product build up in your hair. So to cut out the excess length of hair along the frontal area, I combed through the hair, then I cut out the excess that was longer than the rest of the hair. Now what I'm doing is just to comb through the hair generally, and then I spread that mixture on the upper part of that wig and just comb through it to ensure that everything looks good. And then I sprayed more, and you can see now the curls are juicy. I put it in this hairnet to ensure that the curls are scrunchy. If I want the curls to have dropped, I won't have put it in that hairnet. But you see the way it looks now that the hair is dry, the curls are really scrunched up together, and it makes it look like the wig is shorter, but it's really not short. So I'm going to use this Milani foundation in golden toffee, I think. Yeah, I liked how brown and orangey the undertones of this foundation is. It tends to give a very natural hairline look. That's the reason why I love to use this particular foundation underneath my lace for my clients that have like a caramel to brown chocolate skin tone. For somebody who is lighter skin, I'll definitely use a lighter foundation, but the owner of this wig has a darker complexion. That's the reason why I use this particular shade of foundation underneath the lace area. So I used my foundation brush to just blend all of that foundation underneath the lace area, and after I was done with all of that, I just put the wig back on the mannequin here, just look at what I did and just ensure that I was pleased with the final turnout. So I went back with my hot comb just to flatten the hair around the frontal area to ensure that it's all well placed, and yeah, it looks really good right now. So guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like it, share with somebody else who's also going to get value out of it, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not yet subscribed. If you haven't bought our ebooks, how to start your hair business ebook, hair extensions, and how to test its quality, these ebooks are in the description box. Thanks so much for watching. Bye love.